In today's story, everything that can go wrong goes absolutely wrong. Playing with random strangers online has never led to a chaotic mess such as this one. Let's throw another log on the fire. This game was a game on Roll20 with strangers, so going in, I knew that it would be hit or miss. I've played games with strangers that have turned out to be disasters, and I've played games where everyone has become friends and had a great time. Never before have I played a game that was such an absolute disaster where everything that could have gone wrong went wrong right from the outset. The setup was some sort of heist one-shot. We'd all been contacted by some mysterious benefactor to meet up at this tavern, and from there, we'd be hired to break into some manor in the town. We were all asked to come up with thieving characters or ones that would have interest in making money without asking questions. I come up with a charlatan bard with disguise self and charm person powers. I specifically state as part of his backstory he has disguise self, and confirm with the DM that this won't be too overpowered for the infiltration mission he wants us to play. He says it's all fine, as we'll be starting at high enough a level for these to be abilities that I have. Sounds alright so far for a Thieves Guild quest, right? Game starts, and everything goes wrong. I'm playing with 9 strangers, some of whom don't even get the chance to do their introductions, as some players are already hogging the spotlight, talking over everyone else, or going off and brooding in the corner and refusing prompts to interact with the rest of the party. We're all level 1, which is not what was discussed. This results in everyone with a cool backstory now being a loser scrub, and half the abilities we'd okayed in private being wiped off my character sheet. Thanks for lying straight to my face to get me into your game, DM. The DM decides he wants our patron to be some sort of mysterious benefactor, but goes about it all the wrong way. We're told we receive unsigned notes to meet someone here and not to trust anyone else. This ensures we're all just sitting around waiting for the quest giver to show up and avoiding each other's characters. The tavern is having some sort of night of games event everyone must participate in. I suppose this was done as some sort of icebreaker to make us form teams and get to know each other, but it's almost immediately ruined by pairing us up with NPCs and making our opponents NPCs. These little dice gambling games go on for over an hour in real time, and result in most of us getting completely drunk from mandatory drinking contests. We win from the contest some sort of gem with a message written on it in a language only a few party members can read. It's supposed to get us to share the message with those who can read it, except the guy who won the gem is one of the only 2 people who can read it, and he is completely selfish. He refuses to share the message with anyone else and repeatedly declares his intent to leave us all here and go after the treasure by himself. He needs to be stopped multiple times out of character from doing this. The DM is barely paying attention at this point. He doesn't get that the PC with the gem isn't sharing the message because he doesn't understand the message, but because he's a complete jerk. He sends in a DM PC who also speaks the language into the tavern. She awkwardly tries to start a conversation with the problem PC, is told to go away, and then just sort of wanders around the inn with no idea what to do. We repeatedly ask this lady, in and out of character, if she can just give us the mission without this Carmen Sandiego coded message stick. We find out later from the DM she is a member of this secret society, but she feigns ignorance of what we're talking about and wanders out the door. He's really committed to this secret agent Little Orphan Annie coded message stupidness. Never mind everyone hates it and isn't even having fun anymore. We are now 3 hours in and half the party has left without a word. Eventually the DM and problem player get bored, the former from no one getting his brilliant message and the player from not being allowed to solo the adventure. The message just says, "Go behind the bar." We go behind the bar and almost get in a fight with the barkeep. After spending another half hour in real time looking for another clue, DM passive-aggressively suggests we go into the alley behind the bar. There's no one there, and we all stand around for a bit waiting for our contact to show up. Eventually, the DM tells us to dig a hole in the ground to find, you guessed it, another sign with a coded message in it. Finally, we decipher it and it says go to the manor. Keep in mind it's been 3.5 real-world hours at this point. Including me, all but 4 people have left without a word. And we're just starting the mission this one-shot was supposed to be about. This is a theater of the mind game, and it's not all working well with this sort of story. Can we climb the fence? No, it's too high. How high is it? Too high. Can we dig under the fence or jump onto the building from another rooftop? No, there's guards watching. How many guards, and where are they? There's too many guards. They're everywhere at once. It's impossible to sneak up on this mansion without being seen. Would sure be nice if we weren't all level 1, wouldn't it? Can we ask the guards to let us in and show him the letter? The guards ask the owner of the mansion who you are, and he's never heard of you. You're told to leave, and now the guards are on alert because they know you want to get in. Nice going. Thanks, GM. We go to the general store to get some supplies. The DM proudly stated at the start that he likes to have challenging NPC interactions. This means that literally everyone we talk to acts like they're 2 seconds away from calling the guards to arrest us, even if we're not doing anything malicious. Like, I go up to the bar and ask the barkeep to pour me an ale. The barkeep squints at you and asks why someone would want to buy ale in a tavern. That's very suspicious. Roll a persuasion check to convince him you're not up to no good. I just wanted a drink, dude, not to kill and rob him. Every time we buy something, we need to make a similar check, even if it's just basic supplies like rope and not something ultra specialized for evil deeds like deadly poison. We are now 5 hours in without even entering the manor for this one shot, and we just say that we're done and ended it there. All of us resolving to burn the mansion down if we ever did meet back up. DM freaks out and asks why does every single time he tries to run this brilliant adventure he thought up, everyone ends up burning the manor down. He was going to make this into a whole campaign of adventures for this secret group, and we ruined it for him. We tried telling him that the whole convoluted mess with the coded messages just wasted time, and someone either should have been at the bar to tell us to rob the manor, or just start us off already knowing what to do. He ignores us and continues to whine, as if 9 strangers on the interwebs got together and launched a campaign to ruin his brilliant idea before it could begin. I leave. All the next day, he sends me unprompted invites back to the group. I block him. Still not entirely convinced the whole thing wasn't just a fever dream. Frankly, I would have left after the DM lied about the starting level. This story is basically a real-life example of sunken cost fallacy. This is also what happens when the DM is deaf to the players and blind when it comes to reading the room. I feel bad for all the groups of players that he winds up roping in for this adventure. This is a case where warning others about the game would be much appreciated. What do you all think about this situation?